All right, GM friends, hope you guys are having a great start to your Friday. And we are very excited to be able to, come on Town Hall once again with our fellow monkeys. This week, as we shared earlier as well, we have a very packed list of agenda item, and we're very excited to see a pretty strong number of membership joining us as well, despite so many IRL events happening. Our monkeys got together yesterday during the NFT Paris. I saw some messages around a good time. Vlogs, Rex Black, and a couple of monkeys who are in Paris right now having a great time. We also have monkeys all over East Denver as well as MonkeDAO. Wherever you are, especially if you are part of the monkey family, we hope you are having a great time and enjoying, hanging out with our fellow monkeys. Now, before we get to the real deal for this week's town hall, just want to update everybody or remind everybody, in fact, of the barrel raffle tickets. We will be pulling out the list of names in approximately 15 minutes. At the time of checking earlier, there were still at least around 150 or so tickets available for purchase. So if you guys have not yet activated your bananas, this is now probably the perfect time to do so. Go ahead and check it out. Go to your banana stand, ensure that you have your Metrica connected. And if you guys are new and you're wondering what that is about, just use the command and you will be able to find more. Otherwise, just tag Simon, tag everything. Tag Simon for everything that you need. Simon will make sure that you will not have any issue navigating our amazing Discord setup. All right, so let's get to the real deal. This week, of course, there were a lot of key events happening, and we're very excited to, rejoin with the community once again on our Precious Friday to share with us some of the latest updates. Now, very quickly before we get to the one of the key highlight and announcement as well. Well, that is not actually doing it justice because we do have a lot that we want to share this week. Now, but before we do that, I just want to quickly mention as well, of course, this week we concluded the election for the elected candidates. And I'm sure you guys would have seen the results as well. We welcomed Super Simon as well as Moon Settler to the executives of MonkeDAO. And together, we will be helping to navigate and lead MonkeDAO in this new airport. And feel free to, I'm like getting really distracted. Yes, ping Simon for everything. Since Simon got re-elected this round, he ought to be pinged for everything. He's extremely pumped up and ready. Now, I just want to make sure we also give time for Moon Settler and Simon if they want to come up and quickly say a couple of words. And before we share with you even more exciting news as well. Simon, Moon Settler, whenever you guys are ready, feel free to come up and share a little bit of your thoughts around the latest election results. Very excited to have you. GM, whenever you are ready, Moon Settler, I see that you're ready, so feel free.
GM. Hopefully everybody can hear me. So first of all, thanks to everyone for voting. I'm really excited to have been elected as an executive for this next epoch. I will do everything within my power, as I've mentioned before, to try to fulfill the wishes of the community and sharing and doing my part to help make this a fun and exciting community to be a part of going forward. So some of the things, just a little bit of context on some areas that I'll be focusing on. So if anyone has questions, feel free to reach out within these domains. I'll be working on the innovation and growth stream of items within MonkeDAO. And some of the things that I'll be focusing on there is improving and enhancing the banana stand experience, capabilities, and things like that we have within the community. I know that there's a ton that the community wants to see get done there, and I think there's a lot of opportunity with that, so that will be exciting. Another area will be around sub DAOs or sub brands. I know that right now it may feel like things are really difficult to get passed through and stuff should be easier. So I am taking in all the feedback that I see throughout the Discord. I know that we've had some good conversations, or at least in my perspective, good conversations, and I'm hoping that we can put forth a process and a proposal to try to make it more engaging for community members to be able to push forward proposals without a lot of the overhang processes and things like that. So essentially making it easier to do fun things within the DAO. And then other areas I'll be looking into as well and trying to consolidate and bring light to is areas like our build with monkeys, monkey DNA, and working with like our builder community and highlighting a lot of the power of the network that we have within MonkeDAO. So yeah, a lot of cool things. I will continue to share openly and transparently within the Discord here with the community members, and I want to make sure that we have fluid lines of conversation. And yeah, any feedback, good or bad, please send it my way. I will do everything within my power to try to make the experience easier and better for members going forward. That's my goal.
All right. Thank you, Moon Settler. Really appreciate it and very excited to be able to work alongside you this epoch. All right. And of course, next we have Super Simon. Unfortunately, he's not able to jump on VC at the moment. But just to
I
share
can say something real quick, Jemmy.
Hey, let's go, Simon. Feel free.
Yeah, GM everyone. Yeah, thanks for turning out to vote. Very, very excited to be working with Moon Settler. We've hopped on a lot of calls together, and I think we're very aligned on the direction that we want to take MonkeDAO. And I'm very excited to work with the newly appointed execs as well. So maybe, Jemmy, do you want to hop into that?
Right, yeah, sounds good. So Simon pretty much set up an amazing segue there. So as you know, I think Moon Settler mentioned the word innovation and growth. That sounds very fanciful. As you know, if you read through the MonkeDAO bylaws update recently, you would have noticed that we also try to sort of like categorize them into different baskets so that we can operate with much more clarity. Now, of course, the four broad-based verticals that we have identified is community and communications, which Super Simon will be leading. There's also the innovation and growth that Moon Settler will be leading. And of course, the two other areas are operations and marketing and partnerships, which were right at the as of yesterday, we were still open, and we were in the midst of identifying candidates, passionate monkeys who could help us lead the two verticals of marketing and partnerships as well as operations. And it brings me great joy to share with you guys that we have successfully appointed two monkeys to join us in the execs. And the two monkeys are none other than Unjust Mouse as well as Sir. I don't want to pronounce the name wrongly. So without further delay, maybe let's bring Suk up the stage to give a quick intro and share with us her thoughts as well. Suk, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over, and Unjust Mouse can go right after.
Hello, everybody. So thank you, Jeremy, for that introduction. And yeah, I'm super, super, super excited to be working with all these legends to kind of like lead the marketing side of basically marketing side of operations. So yeah, just expect to see, I guess, more presence on social media. We have already got a group of interns, and honestly, they've been doing such a great job. Like since how they interact on Twitter. So looking forward to work with their interns as well. Shout out to them, the whole team, and yeah, looking forward to work with everyone.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. And I just dropped her her Twitter handle. I'm sure she's definitely not new to a lot of us, and we are very excited to be able to bring her on board to join us for this cycle. Once again, appreciate you, and we're very excited to help push some boundaries, try some new shit. And Just Mouse, of course, is a very familiar monkey as well among many of us. Very excited to extend this opportunity to him to join us. He has been very instrumental as well, over the last epoch, helping us to organize a lot of the governance operations internally. And maybe just do not steal the limelight. And just whenever you're ready, please take over the stage and give yourself a quick intro as well.
GM, I'm going to apologize if you hear cafe music because I'm here at NFT Paris today and I ran into the closest cafe that had internet. So if you hear any of that, I apologize. But either way, oh my God, Jimmy. Thank you guys so much. Super excited. to be doing another epoch. Always getting very distracted by the town hall chat. I can't wait to activate everyone when it comes to governance this epoch. Hopefully we can get a lot of Gen 3 proposals going up, and that is going to be a key focus of mine. Also revamping so we can fix our quorum, so we can get more stuff faster. And then, of course, anything else that comes our way. Super pumped to be able to help out again. And yeah, that's it. Get ready for the raffles later on. I'm going to stop all entries right now. So good luck.
All right, thanks a lot, Unjust Mouse. Apologies, you guys will not have any opportunity to buy barrel tickets anymore. Let's look forward to the barrel raffle that will be coming right after later on as well. Now, with the appointment of both Unjust Mouse and Suk, this brings our exec team to the full lineup that we've been working towards very diligently. And I think what excites me most is that we can work towards a more sort of accurate representation of the diverse membership that we have. And of course, Suk, coming on board is a great addition to us as well. And that will help represent more interests of fellow committee members. And that is right. Suk is an amazing monkey. She has done a lot of, or rather been part of a lot of monkey meetups, events across as well. So please say hi to her if you see her around. She's also, very active across Twitter. So give her a like, give her a follow if you have not already done so. Now, I just want to quickly mention as well, you must be wondering what is missing in this, in the lineup of roles. As part of the bylaws as well, we have allocated the role of a treasurer, and we are currently in the midst of finding a monkey candidate who would be interested to step up for the role. We put out the form yesterday as well. Let me see if I can drop it in the down hall. Okay, yes, I think Simon literally did it, so timely. He's too fast, way too fast. So feel free to go check out Simon dropped the, sign out form there. Of course, we would appreciate it if, let's say, you have a relevant, experience or background. And if you are passionate about MonkeDAO, help us to guide our treasury, the usage, the prudent spending and whatnot of, the future cycles, not just for this one cycle. We'd love for you to step up. If there's any clarity you would love to have, feel free to reach out to myself as well. And yes, as Jen mentioned in the chat, Gen 3 Observer will be announced next week. I don't want to sort of spill any of the monkey beans or monkey bananas as we call it. Now, as we sort of have lined up the full team, some of the things that we have also identified within the short terms in terms of like the area of focus, of course, first and foremost is to ensure the full team lineup can be put together ASAP, working with passionate monkeys who may be interested to take on the role of the treasurer. That is the first priority. Next up, we also be, doing a key overhaul of the, entire sort of MonkeDAO, contributor ecosystem. As mentioned as well earlier, with the, 5 execs today, we are able to sort of categorize the operations across 4 key verticals. We have sort of started identifying different different contributor groups and put them under different verticals. This way, it will allow us to operate much more coherently. We have in fact started work as well to put together the first edition of what we previously knew as the monkey teams, put out a new graphic to better explain how this is coordinated. And I believe we should be able to share that latest by next town hall. So do keep a watch out for that. I think what we are expecting moving forward with this epoch as well is to overhaul and to, further revamp MonkeDAO to ensure that we can use MonkeDAO as a platform to elevate membership further. And of course, facilitating networking and whatnot. Also want to quickly mention as well, as part of an area that we identified that we should also nail down and double down on is the Monkey Grant program, the Monkey Meetup Grant program that we sort of kickstarted previously. We understand that a lot of fellow monkeys have enjoyed the networking opportunities brought together, especially when monkeys gather together across different local chapters, across big conferences and whatnot. And we are going to sort of aim to activate 10 local chapters moving forward, at least for this cycle. And we have previously identified 5 local chapters, which of course included SF, Singapore, New York, etc. and whatnot. including the whole of Europe. So moving forward with all these 5 local ambassadors identified, we will be working to identify 5 more. And very excited also to share with you that Nomad, who is also in the town hall today, reached out yesterday, and shared that they have a very passionate group of monkeys based in Vietnam. And with that message itself, they have went ahead to set up the MonkeDAO Vietnam chapter. So please join me in, thanking Nomad for stepping up and putting, the MonkeDAO Vietnam chapter together. And we look forward to, encouraging more chapters to pop out and for fellow monkeys to have more opportunity to self-organize and get to know one another outside of Discord. All right. And yes, his handle is Nomad. So if you want to tag him, please feel free to do so. Hammer, LA is literally one of the 5, cities that we have identified, and you are part of it. All right. So very excited to push this initiative. If you are part of a local chapter or part of a local committee where, there is at least 5 to 10 monkeys to begin with, we would love to work with you closely to help you, get started and have, more sort of resources allocated to support your local networking initiatives and whatnot. So do reach out to us. Simon and myself will be leading this effort hand in hand. All right. So you must be wondering, when are we getting to the real agenda item of every single town hall? And we also have G on the speaker stage today, which I wonder why G is taking the time to join us this week. He must have some alpha to lead. So maybe before we go through the usual newsletter update, I will just let G take over the stage because it's extremely exciting to have him here. And G, before you run through whatever updates that you want to share with us today, please do what you always do best, what we always enjoy about our fellow monkey G, that amazing code that you have dedicated for you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Nice to meet everyone. Let's kick off with the quote. Owning a monkey in the near future should be akin to owning a passport of a sovereign nation, one that is self-sustaining and one that opens up many opportunities to every single member. It's going to be a fucking hell of a story to tell. We get to the other side of this, 1,000 soul monkeys will be foot. You think you know? You have no idea. So some context for everyone. That quote is probably a year old, 18 months old. For those that I haven't met before, because there's a lot of new faces, a lot of new names, a lot of existing ones. Nice to meet you. I would have been part of the original crew that minted SMBs back in the day. So 2.5 years ago, myself, Jemmy, Simon, a whole lot of other people were in the original SMB Discord. There was no candy machine. There was no mints hitting your wallet immediately. We were waiting 30 minutes for stuff to hit our wallet. And I've been around a long time in MonkeDAO. Worked as part of the exec team, worked on helping set up the validator that we got live about 4 months into MonkeDAO. And part of the update today is about how the validator is going. For those that don't know, MonkeDAO was the very first NFT community to run a validator on Solana network, helping to secure the network. MonkeDAO stakes part of its treasury to the MonkeDAO validator. Rewards get swept into the treasury when they're available, when we've got enough stake to generate rewards once a month, typically on the 3rd of a month. The amount of stake in the validator recently has been quite up and down. And it's been quite up and down for several reasons. One being the restart that would have happened on the network probably a month ago at this stage. The team, which is a team of 1 currently managing the validator, is me, has spent a lot of time in the Solana Tech Discord with other validator operators, getting it fixed. And through me, MonkeDAO have a moderator role in the Solana Tech Discord as well. But the reason that I bring it up is that we have been sponsored by the Solana Foundation for quite a while in terms of a delegated stake. So the Solana Foundation have typically delegated 40,000 SOL to the validator to help with voting costs and to help top up the amount of SOL that gets staked to continue to operate the validator. We currently run the Jito MEV client, so we are earning the best APY that we can. The commission charged on any rewards that you earn is 7%, and that effectively goes back to the DAO and also back to the running costs of the validator. We use Latitude for the bare metal servers. We have one for testnet and one for mainnet, which is a requirement to be able to get Solana Foundation stake delegated. And the good news is that we have just gotten through the next revamp phase of the Solana delegation program. So Solana Foundation, as of this week, have just rolled out updates to what they're delegating to performance validators. And MonkeDAO is getting 100,000 souls staked from the foundation. So that's activating at the moment and will activate at the end of the next epoch in about 24 hours. The benefit to the DAO is that anyone that has Sol sitting in their wallet, it needs to be staked for it to be worth next year what it is this year. Solana inflates, for those that don't know, at a rate of about 6.5% to 7% a year. And validators and stake on validators get allocated a reward of 6 to 7% a year. So if you have Sol sitting in a wallet, go and get it staked. I see that there's been a post by Basket have posted the current activating stake for the MonkeDAO validator. So we'll have about 300,000 souls staked. Still lots of room. Anyone want to add to it? Go into your backpack or Phantom wallet, search for MonkeDAO in the validators, and you'll be able to help support the treasury and the DAO. The other update that I wanted to give was just around DAO Pool. So again, 2 years ago, MonkeDAO launched a stake pool on Solana. We had a token that came out of it called DAO Soul. It didn't really gain traction. It only ever ran the standard out-of-the-box stake pool program from Solana, where the likes of Blaze and Jito and some other stake pool operators ended up giving additional rewards on top. Marinade were farming out MNDE. And there just wasn't any traction from the community. There wasn't enough sort of groundswell of support, which is understandable. And we weren't doing anything extra, which meant that it was better to stake with other pool operators. So we're in the process of winding down DAO Pool at the moment. Going to keep the servers running for probably another 6 months to allow people to unstake from DAO Pool. But we will ask anyone that does have stake to go and to go and unstake from DAO Pool and maybe stake back to the validator. There's about 1,000 SOL in there at the moment. And that's kind of it for me, Jemmy, unless there's like one more thing that you want me to share. But I don't know if you want me to share. Do you share?
Well, kind of like putting myself in like a tough spot here. What do you guys think? Should we have G share? Let's see what the community thoughts are. If there is enough reactions in the town hall tech chat thread, maybe there could be some motivation to share. Let's see if how quick our monkeys are behaving like monkeys today. What do you think? Is that satisfactory for you?
Yeah. That's pretty satisfactory. So what I'd say here is that MonkeDAO for me has always had sort of a special place in my mind, because I got into Solana pretty much at the start, having come over from ETH. And I found sort of my crew, my family in MonkeDAO, and helped onboard people into this place, right, when we were doing manual wallet registrations back in the day, and have always had a huge affinity. So I also end up having probably sometimes outsized trust in members of MonkeDAO as well. And I'm kind of putting a lot of trust in this group of 107 people that are here. This is not public information. It is known by a few people, but I really wanted the MonkeDAO family and team to know about it. I haven't been around a lot for the last 6 months. And I haven't been around a lot because I've been working on a new project. And the idea of the project kind of stemmed from previous cycles, last cycle, spending too much time in front of screens when the bull market kicked off. And thanks, Jemmy. Would ask that this does not get shared widely yet, because I don't want my participation influencing anyone's decision. But Basket as a project is one that I've co-founded. So monkeys are the first ones to find this out. MonkeDAO was the first project picked for the airdrop. All of the Twitter posts that you're seeing, all of the Telegram messages that you may be seeing, any of the content, the white paper, a lot of it was done by me and the other co-founder who still wishes to remain anonymous. SMB Gen 2 and Gen 3 are included. We have not done it based on the quantity of NFTs held. We've done it based on wallets. And that's because what we want to be able to do is partner with these communities that we've got these affinities to. We have an amount set aside. We could have airdropped everything, but we decided that it was best to set aside an amount for marketing, an amount for sponsorship of events, an amount for developer grants, and we will be looking to MonkeDAO in terms of job postings for all of the work that we need done. For anyone that has been around here for as long as I have, I've been a huge advocate for people getting paid for their work from day one. And we will use the grants, we will use the incentives, we will use the marketing budget, we will use what we have to incentivize people to and pay people for work that we need to get done for Basket as a project. It is not even 6 weeks old. It's not 6 weeks since we launched. We had to launch sooner than we expected because there was a copycat project after someone heard what we were doing. And there's a shit ton of questions out there about Basket at the moment. We've got ears and eyes in a lot of places. For those that may be at MonkeDAO at the moment, there's been questions around Basket at MonkeDAO, and there's questions around some of the tokenomics and why we're doing some of what we're doing. But what I would say is that Basket is heavily influenced by my 10 years in crypto and by my partner's 10 years in Forex and by one of our sort of lead investors or backers who's sort of bankrolling a lot of Basket at 25 years in TradFi, across commodities, across Forex, across lots of different things. I know I'm taking up too much time here, Jamie, but I just want to give a little bit of context on the project. That's all to say that all of the lessons learned, all of the rogue groups, all of the dickhead giveaways that you see on Twitter, all of the stuff that you would look at someone with a decency about them and say they wouldn't be involved, is what we're trying to push into Basket. The Enigma rogues, the whatever, Angelo giveaways, all that sort of shit, we are allergic to. And we do a lot of due diligence on projects that we partner with. SpiderSwap has probably been the most controversial one so far. Having spoken with the majority of the team, we feel that we can vouch for them as well as we can vouch for a lot of the other connections that we have across the space. But what we would ask is that if, and especially for me in MonkeDAO, you have an idea, you have something that's early, you have something that you think could run, you have something that you think would be interesting for us to do, please reach out. We're looking for ideas. We don't have all the answers, but we have a lot of the connections to ask a lot of the questions and find out a lot of the answers for questions that get posed to us. So that's it for me, Jamie. MonkeDAO is, as I said, included in the airdrop. We will continue to incentivize monkeys and hopefully have you all as part of this big Basket community as we continue to push the project forward.
All right. Thanks a lot, G. Really appreciate it. As we shared earlier, every time G shows up, he gives us a very, very big update. And, given that you guys, everyone has been closely monitoring airdrops, we've been very excited to, hear of this update from G and to have him up here to just share with us very briefly on, some of the things that he's been working on and, especially related to the DAO validator update side as well. So hopefully, this is one update that we are all very excited about. Especially as part of like the airdrop season that everyone has been monitoring closely. It is also part of our goal to help amplify MonkeDAO even further, like the positive experience that G had, so that when different protocols as they're looking to launch or whatnot, we'll also similarly feel the same way as G shared with us today, and have MonkeDAO considered as one of the core communities for the airdrops consideration and whatnot. All right. So with that, we are now ready to move towards the newsletter that we have every week. And this is a little bit unusual, but we decided sort of like to reshuffle the sort of agenda, lineup just to make sure we have time for everyone. Now, Super Simon has already, went ahead to share with us the newsletter command, exclamation mark newsletter. The Banana Split is a 106 edition this week. This week's headline features our outgoing execs. And even as we welcome the new, execs with a good mixture of old and new faces, we want to make sure that we also take the time to thank our outgoing execs, Norm especially, who have, led us through many different sets of challenges that we have navigated through. And we're very, very, grateful for that. And yes, Nano, this is the part where I talk about how great you are. And I'm like super excited to see that Nano is slowly morphing into a different personality as he get rid of his yellow tag, because that's where he is really having fun again. He's ready to be a full degen. But want to give a quick shout out as well. I think previously I put out an announcement, really documenting in detail each of the contribution that all the outgoing execs have had. Norm, of course, navigated through a lot of different obstacles that we had. Nano, although he's, not keeping it clean anymore, he led us through. Nano, there was like a COC there, and I saw that Solos were quite quick to it. But Nano, of course, was a key contributor, a core contributor since the early days of MonkeDAO's governance process. A lot of the iteration, the framework, the quorums, a lot of trial and error, and that would have been possible, without his early contribution. Florida Man, of course, led us through many interesting initiatives. He led, Merge. He also led the Banana Stand initial rollout, and many of the things that we enjoy today. It was made possible also because of his initiatives. Distro came in and pretty much tore the Banana Stand apart, and he said that there are certain areas that we could improve, and he pretty much just went ahead with helping us implement the different areas and even help us grow out our MonkeDAO Shopify alongside JFi and whatnot. So we've been very grateful of that. Stroll, while he's not part of the executing anymore, he is leading and helping us with the IRL team and leading a lot of efforts there. And we believe that he will continue to help us champion and activate more, IRL communities as well, as part of the core conferences and side events around them. English, of course, has been a very fun, exec that we've been able to, or honored to enjoy his company, always striving to be, the voice of the community, within the boardroom, within the, let's say, like the working room. Don't want to call it boardroom. It sounds too serious, too professional, as Nano calls it. But also outside, of the, serious, work zones and whatnot. So yeah, big shout out to, all the outgoing execs, appreciate everyone's time, effort and everything in terms of, always putting forth your time and going the extra mile to help improve MonkeDAO and make MonkeDAO a home for all. So yes, please help us thank the outgoing execs. Appreciate everyone. Now, Town Hall TLDR, if you miss all the Town Hall, this week's Town Hall is definitely one that you should, catch up with. If you join us a little bit late over the last couple of minutes or so, I highly encourage you to, at least come into the Discord, use the command !Town Hall TLDR, because this is a very, very packed Town Hall with a lot of updates, a lot of things that we are sharing. And of course, if you prefer to sit through an hour long of recording, there's always the option of YouTube, our MonkeDAO YouTube page, where all these town hall are recorded and uploaded there. All right, so there is that. Feel free to read through if you guys are interested. As we mentioned as well, the executive elections results was closed out, and congratulations to Simon and Moon once again. And also want to do a big shout out to the different monkeys, the different individuals who put forth themselves for nomination and ran for the elections as well. And of course, the exec role is not the only way to contribute. With this big overhaul that we're doing, we will soon be able to flesh out a very sort of, I would say, a very interesting, infographic for everyone to see, truly how big the scale of MonkeDAO's operation is. MonkeDAO's behind the scene, to be able to get every day going is not just because of 5 execs or whatnot. It is literally because of every single contributor who has been contributing across different areas of MonkeDAO. This includes newsletter, doing TLDR, and a bunch of other things. And as G mentioned as well, even though he may not have joined us for a couple of weeks, He is also a key maintenance, the key guy driving the maintenance of our, DAO pool, MonkeDAO validator, and all these initiatives. And yes, Nano is all because of you, and that's why your name has become purple. All right, jokes aside, Monkey Comms, merch, events, music, and more. MonkeDAO NFT NYC. We are shaping up really closely. We will have Stroll to come out and share with us more alpha around this. Monkey Music hoodie as well. If you guys are interested, do go and check it out. There's a bunch of different events happening this week. ETH Denver is happening. Mountain DAO, Solana Hacker House, New York City really soon. I think, okay, that's around a month later. But there's also the NFT Paris. A lot of folks are actually, out there. And there is also the wine tasting organized. And I hope our, Paris monkeys enjoy and have a great time. Please take more pictures if you're there. Once you take the pictures, put it on X, amplify your monkey presence and your monkey vibes. And to the best part of the newsletter is our monkey content. Continue to put out more amazing monkey content. Shield your PFP. Senpai got a very nice gentry from the barrel that he broke. Feel free to tag, our exec so that we can have your post featured as well. Or, just tag the MonkeDAO SMB Twitter handle. We also have, a new group of interns running that. I really like this Steve.69 post. I mean, looking at this, how can you not be bullish about MonkeDAO? If we do this right, we are building an organic flywheel for our community members. There is a difference in paid engagement and organic engagement. The platforms and rails we are setting out help to keep our members engaged and vested over the success of the DAO long term together. There is no other model before us that even attempts to put something similar together. MonkeDAO is greatness. Well, I'm just reading this because it does really stand out a lot and I just love it. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed the newsletter. This is what the newsletter team has been diligently putting out every single week. And this is the 106 edition. All right. So next enough of Jeremy talking, we have Stroll with us on the stage today. Let's bring up Stroll to share with us some quick updates and apparently also the big, long-awaited Singapore Breakpoint updates that everyone has been waiting about. Stroll, GM, whenever you're ready, let's get it going.
GM monkeys. First of all, I would like to talk about the NFT Paris event that is gonna be tomorrow at 1 I think at 1 p.m. Rex, Unjust Mans, and Gavin will be there. Here, if you are in town hall and you haven't joined yet the Telegram chat for NFT Paris, I will let you. I will share the invite in the chat, so feel free to join. And that's all. All the information about the event tomorrow will be shared in the Telegram chat. Then let's talk about NFT NYC. So, as you probably heard from me 10 times in the last month, we are organized the MonkeDAO for NFT NYC. A quick recap of the MonkeDAO hotel perks are like free night stay at a 5-star hotel that is called Motto by Hilton in Chelsea, that is a nice neighborhood in New York. The MonkeDAO hotel is from April 3rd until April 6th. The MonkeDAO hotel also VIP pack also include a welcome pack with lot of surprise and some merch. Ben and I are working, as well as Jamie, are working on some really cool merch. So if you guys buy the hotel pack, we're also gonna get like some really exclusive merch from MonkeDAO, and as well as VIP access to all the MonkeDAO event. We're gonna do 2 to 3 events. 2 are already confirmed. The main event is gonna be April 3rd with in partnership with a really big Solana project that I can't spoiler, but it's gonna be a really big partnership. Then April 3rd, there is gonna be the Monkey Music event. The guys from Monkey Music are in the chat, so if you have any question, ask Jason, Seb, or Gavin. And April 5th, we are trying to do something. We cannot say a lot of things right now because it's not sure, but we're also planning an event on April 5th and 6th. So if you want to buy the VIP package, I want to make sure that we will close the reservation and everything March 7. So after March 7, you will not be able to purchase the MonkeDAO package. And if you are a local from New York City, or you don't want to stay in MonkeDAO Hotel, or you have family in New York or something like that, yeah, I will share in the chat the link for the Telegram group. It's pre-approved by me, so if you once you click the link, you have to accept. I mean, I have to accept you, so you have to send me on Telegram or Discord your username, and I will be able to accept you in the group. So I try to keep everything short, and everything. Hope to see you if you're planning to if you are in NFT Paris. Make sure to join the Telegram chat, and if you're planning to go to New York City, join the Telegram chat and look for the MonkeDAO VIP package. That's all for now. Thank you very much, Jamie. And I want to say another thing, but I think since you are a local, you're from Singapore, I think it's good that you will announce the Singapore hotel.
All right, Stroll is really too kind. Appreciate you, Stroll. Stroll will be getting ready to send the information in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread. Everything that you need to know about the Monkey Hotel will be sent very shortly. Now, as you know, previously we have rolled out a survey to sort of get your feedback around, your preferences for Breakpoint happening in Singapore. And there are, of course, various feedback that we've gotten, different monkeys who have different travel preferences and whatnot. As a result, because of the diverse group of membership that we have, we've decided to sort of go ahead and organize multiple options, or should I say 2 different options for fellow monkeys. And we have managed to put together kind of like a bulk deal for, our membership. And the 2 options are now locked in, and sign-ups are officially open. So Stroll, whenever you're ready, let's push it out in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread. Don't worry, a lot of the things that we share will also be put together in an announcement right after Town Hall. So Stroll will be rolling out the tags here. You will be able to sign up for, your preferred monkey hotel. There will essentially be 2 hotels rolled out. The first option will be the Robertson House by the Crest Collective. This is should I say, like a slightly more fanciful hotel. I think the duration of the stay is across 18 to 22nd September. Because of the F1 period, we expect the hotel prices to go insane. It's going to be pretty much likely to be even more expensive than New York City. And usually, it's not the case in Singapore. Singapore is known to be an expensive city, but usually, it's not as expensive as New York City at least. All right. So please check out the message that Stroll just shared. Essentially 2 different options. Is the first one I mentioned earlier was the Robertson House. Is a more luxurious and slightly more comfortable accommodation. And both options, similarly, you will also attendees or individuals who sign up for them will get a MonkeDAO welcome pack filled with merchandise and goodies. You will similarly be signed up to all MonkeDAO related events. There will also be an exclusive cocktail event that we will be organizing for our Monkey Hotel stayers. Individuals who are staying with us in this Monkey Hotel for Breakpoint specifically will also be part of an exclusive cocktail event for fellow monkeys to mingle around. There is also a special Telegram chat for individuals who are signed up for the hotel to get together to organize and whatnot. And the different options are all highlighted in the shop.monkedao.io website that we have. Feel free to go check it out. Now, the second option, which is actually listed as option 1 in Stroll's message, is the Hotel Grand Central. It's a slightly sort of more, I would say in terms of location, both of them are quite decent. They are literally right smack in the city center. It's also the hottest street, in Singapore, very accessible. Some of the touristy spots, the most, Orchard Road example, the most populated places where a lot of the tourists go to, these places are very close to them. So no matter which one you sign up for, if you are trying to go around like touristy spots, you will be fine. So the Hotel Grand Central is slightly more affordable. That is maybe close to like 40% off the price of the first one as comparatively. So maybe for monkeys who foresee yourself not spending as much time in the hotel room, or you just want kind of like a no frills experience, maybe this could be an option for you to consider. But except for the location of this hotel, or like the hotel rooms itself, everything else that you'll be getting access to, the MonkeDAO welcome pack, the VIP access, the exclusive cocktail event, the special Telegram chat will all be the same. All right. As part of this as well, aside from letting you sleep well, there is also the update on F1. So MonkeDAO F1, there will also be the option made available for you to purchase the F1 pass. This F1 pass that we managed to secure was done at a discounted rate. And please be assured that, MonkeDAO does not profit from any of this. Our job was really to go out and secure a bulk rate that is attractive for membership. And we put it out according to what was quoted to us. Of course, there is the option for you to select only the Sunday race, or you can just opt for the 3-day F1 pass. Note that the price difference is only around $50. So if you want to have the optionality and flexibility, maybe the 3-day pass would be a better option. Now, take note that if you purchase the F1 pass, there is also a separate merch pack of like a MonkeDAO F1 team t-shirt or whatnot. A lot of these things are still in the planning, and as we have more information, we'll continue to flesh that out. But take note that this is limited to 30 rooms for the Robertson House. And then the Hotel Grand Central is only limited to 50 rooms for now. The initial wave will be 30 and 30. So 60 rooms, but the second option will allow us to extend by 20 more, making the total number of rooms available across all hotels to 80. All right, so this is a little bit more lengthy, but there is a lot of work that I can guarantee you that went into making this possible, because the breakpoint happening in Singapore is just a very, very hype period of F1 and whatnot. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. What we really want to see is Monkey enjoying coming together and having a great time at breakpoint. All right, so there's that. The last update I think I wanted to share. Oh, actually, no, we are right on time. We are right in time to run the raffles. And if you guys have any update any questions that you want to ask related to, Breakpoint, or how you can organize it, the options and whatnot, reach out to Stro or myself, and we'll be more than happy to help you address through some of them. All right. So without further delay, it's now time to run through our favorite part of the town hall, which is the barrel raffle. And I know today we have a new monkey to help us run this. Usually it's Unjust Mouse or Distro, and this week Moon Settler will be running it for us. So Moon Settler, whenever you're ready, and Unjust Mouse, if you want to take over as well, feel free to do so. We'll pass over the time to you right now.
Yo. All right. So, first time doing this, so sorry if I fuck it up, but we'll try my best here. Let me share my screen here. 1 second.
Share that screen, brother. Don't show all the porn.
Yeah, let me collapse a couple windows first here. Can you guys
disappeared.
see my screen?
It was up and then it's gone now. Oh, there you go. Oh.
1 second, not sure what's going on.
Sometimes it's just some monkey business.
Yeah, it's just the monkey computer. That's why. He needs an advanced science computer.
All right. Not sure why that's not working there. 1 second.
Maybe the USA is angry at us. It keeps on trying to load and then it disappears.
It's not working for some reason. It won't let me share my screen.
All right. Maybe it's a sign. It's it's a sign that the barrel raffle tickets, all mine. Let's change the name to anyone, and then we can just run the raffle privately.
I
Again,
can try
maybe
one
you want-
more time here.
Okay. Okay, maybe it's not working again.
Yeah,
It's
for
all right.
some
I
reason
can-
it's not
I got
allowing me,
you.
Unjust Mouse, could you run it this time? And then it's saying something about
Yeah.
my permission, so I have to look into that. Sorry about that.
That's probably Simon's fault. It's definitely Simon's fault. But yeah, we're good. I got the name picker right here. And I have the barrel raffle stuff right here, and you can see Moon is chilling in this page. Copy paste these, go over to the name picker, and we'll hit shuffle a bunch of times. Look at all these names. All right, so out of 400, only 270 hit the cutoff. So there were some tickets that didn't get filled, but nonetheless, we see Nano at the top there. Anyways, yeah, we'll run these a total of 5 times. It doesn't like to let me go multiple times. We'll give you guys 5 seconds in between to stare for a little bit. And yeah, we'll run it. All right, let's see. First winner. Oh, that's a name I know. THZZ. Congratulations. All right, we'll roll again. And let's see. Anything good? Block Boy. That's a new one. Anyone know who that is? Oh, well. All right. Number 3. Start again. Ooh, I saw my name. I'm going to win. Crypto SW. All right. So that's number 3. We got 2 more left. Go again. Oh, saw Simon that time. And we got What Mike? I don't know who that is. Rigged. It ain't rigged. You guys are rigged. All I'm doing is pressing buttons. This is science. All right. Last one for today. Mr. Rule. All right. So our total winners are THZZ, 0x Blockboy, Crypto SW, What Mike, and Rule. Congratulations to our winners this week. All right.
Wow.
And
Congrats.
we'll have more next week. Oh, Jimmy, just something to say too for the banana stand. Everyone probably noticed, or if you didn't notice, there was an extra thing that happened this week. It was a wallpaper that we partner with RGB for. And so we put up the first batch this week. We only put up 10. We do have more than that, but we do have a max cap. So we're going to end up putting these up most likely maybe weekly for the next few weeks. We'll probably change the prices a little bit, but they are editions and they are limited editions. So we will not have more once we get to the max cap, which I won't share that so no one knows that they have to like kind of go in on it. We'll also change up the prices here and there, but those will be available in the banana stand over the next few weeks. And Moon will be in charge of that, so he'll be able to talk more about it coming into the next week. But just so you guys know, we do have a collaboration with a one of one. It is an edition. It's with RGB, the artist. So we hopefully will be adding more and more of those going forward. All right. Thanks, Jimmy. Sorry. Little fit.
All right, no worries at all. I appreciate it. Well, we are right on time. Of course, this week's agenda item was a really, really packed one. Don't worry, we will definitely follow up by sharing, some of the latest updates with you guys, especially related to Breakpoint, and also, formally put out the announcement of our 2 amazing appointed monkeys that we just welcomed to the exec family as well. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm really, really excited and pumped up, that now that we have the full lineup of execs, and now we can, also start getting even more work done than before. And we definitely just want to put forth and just, mention that we would like to ask for everyone's support. Do let us know if there are certain areas that you think we can improve. Well, of course, we may not be possible that every time we do something it is always a general consensus across all, but we will always strive to gather as many committee feedback as much as possible. Now, with that said, I wish you guys a very amazing weekend. Hope you guys get to touch grass. And for everyone who's at the monkey events, have fun and have a good time hanging out with our fellow monkeys across the IRL chapters and whatnot. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to join us. TD77, whenever we are ready, we can send the good vibes.
Pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't